Hi, everybody. What we're going to do now is we're going to insert our first chart, and it is nowhere near as exciting or scary, I should say, as you're thinking. It's really going to be pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and hide a couple of these. Let me see. I want to hide this one. Price paid. I'm going to hide household, location, inventory, and investment, because all I'm going to want to show is, actually, I could hide all of this now that I'm thinking about that. Let's hide all of that. All right, before you start your charts, you hide the information that you don't want so that we can create a chart based on what I do want. All right, so I'm going to highlight what I want to do. Then I'm going to go to insert. And this has recommended charts, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go right here, insert a bar graph, and I really like this 3D one. So I'm going to do this 3D chart. All right, so it already made what is a really nice looking chart for me. Okay, now if I want to mess with the size, I just grab a corner and go like this. Now, if I want to mess with the color, I'm going to click on, do you see the little paintbrush, chart styles? Click. And it gives me other ways to display this data. Okay, so you could play with that a little bit, but I'm just going to go with this top one. I'm going to go to the color. And the color, you can change the aspect and how you see this. Now, if I'm going to hand this to somebody, obviously you got to be a little careful if you're printing it in color. Watch your color scheme, because sometimes it gets really just too much. So I'm going to leave this on the green. Now I'm going to come over here, and I don't want it to be profit. I want to change it to October profit. So I just moved my cursor over, clicked on it. I'm going to put my cursor in front of the profit, and I'm going to type in October. Okay. And if I want, I believe I can make this be a little bit bigger. Or excuse me, I can change where I've got it. So when your cursor goes to the four corners like this, you can move that. So if I wanted that to be here, if I want it to be in the middle, and I believe I can change the color at the top. Maybe I can. Try it one more time. Highlight. There we go. So highlight and wait, and this will come up. I knew it was going to do it, but it didn't do it right for me. So the font color, and I want to go in the same type of green. And if I wanted to highlight it, or excuse me, bold it, I could bold it. I could change things here. I could change the font. Okay, you can play with that a little bit. Now, what is this going to look like if I print this out? Let's go to File, Print. All right, and I have mine already set to a PDF. So this is what it's going to look like. This is a nice handout. So if I am the manager and I wanted to share this with my employees so that they had a little better sense of how the business was going, if I was the owner and I wanted to share this with my manager and go over, for whatever reason, this is a nice thing to have. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to, after you've calculated the profit, you're going to hide your other columns. You're going to create a bar chart based on that information. And I'm going to ask you to change the color and the title of your chart. Okay. You're going to submit this as a file so that I can check formula. One of the things that I had a problem with in the past, students would simply type in what they saw in the video. Well, that doesn't learn anything. So what I want you to do is I want you to use this formula. If you don't use formulas, I can't give a grade. So it'll be a 0 without your formulas. So this is what your assignment is going to look like. I hope it's easy. I think it is pretty easy to use these charts in our Excel. So good luck, guys. Have a great day.